Well, guess who's in timeout? Not because they destroyed their dog run, but because they're naughty and they can't stop going after donkeys and sheep, and goats and horses. So I had to pull them off the horses. Behavior like that, you can't let it slide. As soon as you see it, tackle it. I threw a stick in between them, didn't hit them, just to startle them, get their attention, and they still didn't redirect. So I had to run over there and grab them. So yeah, they've got very high prey drive, and that's okay. I wanted to talk to y'all about ball drive today, though. While I was thinking about it, I didn't realize that maybe y'all have questions about that. And my dog people that have heard this talk before, carry on. But if you haven't heard it before, maybe you're wondering, like, what is that, you know? So if I may just elaborate a little bit. So prey drive is like what you see here. A lot of these dogs, they want to go to a place that has land, you know, and everybody that has heard the rumors should know that they're true. And so you might get some farmers or some people in, you know, the woods or out in the country. So you don't want to send dogs down the road that have bad habits like that, like getting after and chasing cows. I mean, honestly, it's a good way to get shot around here. And so we're trying to ixnay the hombre on that kind of behavior, you know, especially before we send them on, because I think it kind of, I don't know, not that it looks bad on us or anything, it just makes it an easier transition, you know, if they don't have those behaviors. But this is my last day with Gator. I didn't realize he was going to go so quick. So he's definitely not cured of it, and it'll probably do good for him to be away from his brother, because when they pack up, it's wild. Individually, they might be really well behaved, but you put them in a pack and now everyone's fair game, you know. And seriously, then they run around and do some damage. You know, we've actually lost livestock. Not that any one of our dogs is bad in particular, but you get them all together and it's just too much fun for them, I guess. So that's prey drive. And if you want a dog with high prey drive, he'll do it on his own without a pack, you know. And they just are constantly looking for something, constantly. It's kind of hard to miss. So let's talk about ball drive. All right. And it's hard to explain, so I'm just going to give you examples. All right. I got law enforcement friends, and one of them that I think has worked with dogs the most said to me, "You'll just know." That's exactly what he said. You'll just know. And boy, he's not wrong at all. Who are you talking to? No. Little ones, they got to make friends with the big dog so they can have protection. Little Talon, the escape artist, he follows Zeus like a shadow. As soon as he sees Zeus, doesn't even bother him. Just he's like, I'm going where this guy is going, you know. So they're not dumb, but they're pack animals. All right. Anyways, ball drive. Okay, so you'll just know. What does that mean? My wife, her dog, Hondo, personal protection dog. If you could roll that ball into a burning house, and he would run in after it and just start pushing it around, having fun. My dog Rose fought everything. She fought every dog, whether it was big or little. I've seen her chase dogs, and people that had their dogs on leashes got wrapped up like mummies. They're like, oh shit, that was scary, especially when she was with Zeus. But man, ball drive. That dog Rose got a hold of a beach ball. Now, you couldn't take her to the beach unless you had a ball, because she would fight all the other dogs. But if you had a ball, it was like, excuse me, very romantic, you know. It was just you and her and the ball and the moonlight and the waves of the ocean. You know, she didn't care about anything else. 120% focused on that ball. Well, I was holding on to the ball for too long. She found another ball. It was about the size of a beach ball. So here we go, story time about Rose. Yeah, so she couldn't quite get her teeth around that ball. Every time she'd nip it, it would just a little further. She got out into the rip current. I turned around and she was just screwing around with the ball. I thought, nothing of it. Ran back to get a drink, and by the time I turned around, she had gotten mixed up in the riptide, and she was out to sea. She was gone. Like, is that my dog out there? Yeah, so I jump in and start freestyling, swimming my ass off, thinking, damn it, I'm not real sure how I'm going to get her back. I hope that ball still floats, like, what are we doing? And yeah, that's ball drive. Actually, I was playing catch with her after she was trained up. I mean, she didn't have to play ball anymore. She just liked it that much. Bouncing balls off the back fence, and she would run as fast as she could and catch them as they bounced off the fence. That was her game. She would like to be fast enough to catch it before it hit the ground. She tore her ACL doing that because she would full sprint, lock it up, slide in, catch the ball, run back. Ball drive. She tore her ACL, brought the ball back to me, and still wanted to play. Any questions? That's ball drive. All right, so there's no doubt in your mind. It's insanity. It's like overboard. What the hell? Like, this dog wants to play catch, or we're gonna have to put it down or something. Like, that's all they care about. And so those are the kind of dogs that make great apprehension dogs. It doesn't mean they're going to be good tracking dogs, but more often than not, they can do it, but they're not as successful as like hounds. Hounds don't hardly ever have ball drive. They got a lot of prey drive, and so it's kind of a dynamic, But anyways, ball drive, you got to have that. And not a lot of them have it, actually. You would think they're all built like that. They're all built to bite. They're all ornery. They're all very intelligent and athletic, but sometimes they don't have all the drives that are required to pass training. Actually, I mean, the training course it's like any high risk training or any hardcore training that you would get. There's an attrition rate, right? So not all the dogs make it, and surprised, man, like some really good dogs wash out of those trainings, but they don't want just anyone, so ow, damn it, he is so ornery. It's cute though. I shouldn't be letting him do that, but it's adorable. All right, y'all. Well, that's all I got. Let me know if you have any questions. Any of my dog people out there, for sure, man, if you've got any insight on it, because I surely don't. I'm not very knowledgeable. Like, I've never truly studied it, I've just done it. So I know experience is good, but I know there's more to it. So if y'all know something I don't, man, feel free to chime in. And we'll see you guys, man. Have a good night. Stay salty. Skim. Oh my God, he's getting overpowered. Simba, they're killing Simba. He's biting his leg. Just don't bite his pecker. He just got a surgery. That's funny.